If you could change one thing about your journey in Bigg Boss house, what would it be?
Very honestly, I don't think I'd want to change anything about my journey in the Bigg Boss house because it was 100% me, and good, bad, ugly, whatever it was, it is the way I am, and that's fine. Of course, a lot of those situations do not come, but your reactions to those situations coming that persistently towards you, uh, you reacted the way it was. I don't think I would want to change anything because I'm honestly very happy with the journey. And yeah, so it's okay. I mean, it's a life well spent, and that's fine.
Okay. So true or false? The behavior of people in Bigg Boss house is reflection of their real personality.
True,
Shooting for TV serials is tougher than shooting for films.
true.
After Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania, I was offered several scripts, but I did not do them.
But few scripts, but I did not do that. True.
Bigg Boss gives you popularity, but it also harms your image due to certain reasons.
False. Bigg Boss harms. Can I have a statement of that?
Sure.
You harm your image. Bigg Boss doesn't harm your image.
What is it that you personally learned from Salman Khan?
What have I learned from Salman Khan? My interaction with Salman sir has been on weekend episodes where, it's just been about interaction during that time, So you learn from people when you're actually sitting down a lot and you are spending a lot of time. This time, yes, but this was work related, right? So then one really doesn't know. But then one thing that I really understand is, of course, we understand that's a job, and for him as well as for us, that was the kind of interactions that were happening. But what I really understand is it's fantastic that a person of that stature is giving the kind of time, and when he's talking, the kind of things that he is, and he's really taking interest in correcting you, and sometimes even if he happens to scold you sometimes, you know that it's for your betterment. It doesn't make a difference to his life whether you exist or you don't exist, right? Because he's having a wonderful life on his own. But when the man happens to, so it just feels wonderful that even when you reach a place like that, the way you happen to be concerned and considerate about people around. And I think that's fabulous and that's fantastic.
I'm Priyanka Pawar from Maharashtra. What is your reaction when you see Sid Naz is trending in millions? The latest one, Sid Naz Shines, was trending worldwide #1 with 3 million plus tweets.
Yeah, it just feels wonderful. It just feels wonderful that, we were able to be ourselves, and for the audience to have connected with us in such a way. And it just feels wonderful because, when one comes out and hears that this has been the biggest season, and this has been a season where people have throughout the season spoken about the show, good, bad, ugly, whatever you call it or whatever you say, people have been glued to it. People have been connected, and people have fought, spoken, have had their word, and they've voiced it over and over. And it's been a part of every conversation, every office, more often than not. Because that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people around when you just go out, that in the office, people who talk about it. So it just feels great that people have connected, and I'm, and I think kudos to Colors and Endemol that they could find a bunch like us, all of us who were so real and that people could feel connected to. True meaning of love. I think love is when it is out of what a person looks like, what a person does. When I stop judging somebody and accepting the person's the way they are, is when you are in love. And when you stop when happiness comes with just that, with the presence of that person, is when there is love, and that's when it is love. And unless when you start looking in for somebody with an outer beauty, the only problem is that it'll keep changing and you'll find somebody better. So it's always better that someone who's got a good heart and who's more real. People who are real are the ones that connect most. So for me, the meaning of love would just be a beautiful mind, beautiful soul, is the person that you automatically fall in love with.
Rani is a special message for his fangirls, please.
Fangirls, I don't think I like to limit it to fangirls only. So everybody who's really been appreciative of me, I really want the best for them, and I really want them to be happy, and I really want them to be one, and I really want them to be with me forever. And they watch my back and be with me, because that makes me a lot stronger, and that keeps me on my toes, and that makes me realize that. That makes me very conscious that, whatever I do, I hope I do not offend people or hurt people, because I know, your people who are following you watch you very minutely, and that's what I've learned. And I think that just keeps me on my toes, that I do not happen to do anything wrong, and just makes me a better human being. So they are the reason why I feel like we end up become like that, and I'm just happy about that, and I just want them to be happy.